Hey everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon, and me, Banshee. And it's me, Banshee, for my Material Matters segment. Your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. Hey, we start the show off with just a little bit of good news today. There was no interest rate increase in the U.S. It seems like inflation is curbing a little bit, so the Fed's decided not to raise the interest rate, which is good news. So, maybe that will help things out a bit, maybe not. It's possible the Feds will have to do it again in the future. All right, everybody, we're going to start today with our Sacred Creators Oracle by Chris-Anne. Okay, let's see what we have for the collective for this week ahead. Interesting. We have the Creator card, which mysteriously is not numbered. There it is. Oh. I can't barely see it. I may need Mr. O's help on this, but maybe not. Okay, nope, I think I got it. Silly me, it is, because it's right on the card too, it is the Creator of Air. It's air. They have air, fire, water, and earth cards at the end of this deck, and I don't believe we've used one on this show since I've started using them. So let's take a look at what this says. It's a little bit different from the other ones. Air is connected to logic, critical thinking, and the energy of the mind. It is the ruler of luck, the conscious mind, and all things you know to be true. Its realm is the realm of beliefs and analysis and communication. What would air suggest you need to know about your current situation? And how can you connect that to the cards in front of you? How could your communication play a role in the solution? How is the energy of the mind, rational thoughts supporting you right now? So for the element of air, they give a little deep dive. Imagine being an eagle. Feel the wind on your face. Notice the power and the grace of the invisible force that holds you in place. Get above your lifeline and then look into the future. You can see everything from up there. Where does the path lead? Maybe you prefer a path to be You'd prefer to be a hummingbird or a dragonfly. Anything airborne will work. So I'd suggest going outside and drinking in the air energy, feeling how light it is. This is an interesting card. I think it's telling us that luck is with us, number one, but also maybe good things come from looking at things from a higher vantage point. And so, this is a call to be more objective. This is a call to look at all sides and perspectives of an issue or a problem that you're dealing with and need a solution for. But know that good luck is on your side, and especially in regards to areas where communication can be important as well. And that's why it said here too, how can communication play a role in your situation or your solution? All right, That's what I have for the collective for the week ahead. Interesting card, nice card. I almost forgot about those elemental cards because we haven't used them on the show. Maybe since the beginning. I can't quite recall. All right. Nice to get different cards every so often come up for us. Oh, let me just leave them here. Okay. Well, let's get on to our astrological look at the week ahead. It's a bit of a busy one, that's for a number of reasons, not necessarily all astrological. This reading is good from June 18th through the 24th. The moon will be traveling from Gemini Cancer into Virgo by the end of the week. The new moon is in Gemini on June 18th. The sun is entering Cancer. Happy birthday to our Cancer friends on June 21st. Father's Day is on June 18th. Happy Juneteenth. Mr. O and I just attended a Juneteenth event today. So happy Juneteenth to all who celebrate on June 19th, Monday, June 19th. And summer solstice is on June 21st. Blessed be to all who celebrate the solstice. All right. I'm a little bittersweet about the solstice because, of course, it's the longest day of the year, and then everything goes down from there. Meh, whine. All right, everybody, let's check out our forecasts financially for the week ahead. Okay, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Can you have a good one, air signs? Well, hey, your focus for the week ahead is the Empress. The Empress is upright. A nice card to start with, air signs. So a week of creativity, of you know, out of the box thinking. You might come with solutions to problems. You may be able to be there when people need your support. Some nurturing, some positive energy. This shows that really, you know, it seems to me that you are in a good place right now to get things done too. The Empress, of course, being fertile, productive, means that a lot is going to maybe get underway this week, get done this week. Well, how best can you prepare for that focus? It's the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is reversed. Well, maybe by you know, trying to heal some wounds, try to heal something in the area of your material affairs. Maybe there have been some disagreements, you know, in the office or with bosses or colleagues or you know, your advisors. It's time to maybe heal those wounds. That's the best way to prepare for this focus. And actually, maybe the focus can help you with this. I almost wonder if it's, in a way, reversed, that, you know, being a little bit supportive rather than, you know, rather than trying to get into conflicts, trying to find ways to ease and resolve them. What about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? You know, I'm looking at this card here, the King of Wands upright, and I'm thinking to myself, air signs, that maybe that relates to you, how others are seeing you right now, maybe because of this Empress energy, you know, they're thinking a lot of you, especially if you're a leader, you know, and you're showing support and trying to smooth out rough edges, you know, in your company or in your staff. This is a very positive sign for leadership, and I think you are going to be respected for some leadership you show in some area of your, I think, work life. So why did we get this card? Hey, who knows? We'll put it all together. Will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for the air signs? Well, you got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. It seems like by week's end, I don't know, perhaps, you know, some of this positive start gets a little bit frayed by week's end. Maybe you feel a little bit lackluster, a little bit non-motivated to keep, you know, the momentum that you've started to establish here going. And so, you know, by week's end, it seems like you feel like you may have either lost a little ground or you've made little progress. So I don't see this a major loss period for you, but I do feel there could be some setbacks, some slowing down by week's end. It's possible, too, that you just, well, we'll talk about it. We'll go back to that in a minute. Okay, so let's take a look at this again, air signs. It looks as though the Empress is here. She's offering you the energies to get things done. A lot of productivity, a lot of creativity. Just this ability also to be there for others and offer support to them when they need it. And it looks like they need it. Maybe, you know, it looks like maybe there's some conflicts or things that, you know, need to be resolved, and you might be somebody who might be able to help with that and show some leadership there. Others will respect you for that and feel like you are doing, you know, the right thing. You are showing your true leadership skills and maybe your grace under pressure. And ultimately, though, you know, it just seems by week's end, things start to grind to a halt, you know. So maybe next week will be better for you. We'll have to see. Good luck with that, air signs. It's not a total washout. Hey, you know, if at least conditions improve in the workplace, that is a plus. Well, fire signs, what about us? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Let's see what's going on in your world. All right. Well, hey, you're focused for the week ahead. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is upright, fire signs. Boy, we don't like to lay around a lot. We really don't. We wish we had the energy and the drive and the motivation to get things done all the time. But, you know, sometimes you need a little downtime. You need some time to unwind. You need some time to recuperate, maybe. So maybe some of us are on vacation this week. It's possible, too, that some of us are recovering from illness, getting their strength back, resting up a bit. So it seems as though things at the beginning of the week are off to kind of a slow start. Maybe that's good. A relaxed pace might serve you well. How best can you prepare for that focus this week? It's the moon. The moon is reversed. I think the best way to prepare for that focus is to, take in some information that will be coming your way. It looks as though something's going to be revealed to you that's going to be very important to make kickstart things once more. I think that, you may need to gather some knowledge, ask questions, don't sit back, just try to get to the bottom of things. And especially if there's a slowdown, if this is indicating instead, not a slowdown with you personally, but a slowdown in the work and in the financial sector, it's time to come up with some answers as to why. So will there be cooperation or conflict from others this week? We have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is reversed. Well, I think depends what you're expecting from others, you know. If you're expecting others to, be there, you know, to cheer you on, to offer their support, that may be a little lacking. I think others might be doing what they have to do this week, but they're not, you know, out there really being behind you 100%. As a matter of fact, you may feel like some of your contributions are being taken for granted by others. Ultimately, fire signs, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you? Well, it's the Three of Wands reversed. Don't like to see that. Seems as though there's delays, there's frustration. It may mean that, you know, you may have to start all over again with something you had been working on. Something needs to be retooled, rethought out, you know, and it's hard for you to move ahead until, you know, you get that together. Let's take a look at this fire sign so we can see what sense we can make. So I'm wondering here if this is not a personal recovery. Yeah, it's true. Some of you may be on vacation or have been ill and can relate to that. But I think here this is maybe talking about some slowdowns in the workplace. You know, it seems like it's a rather non-productive period. Sometimes that can be good because you need the downtime even in the workplace. Often in the summer, a lot of workplaces go through retreats, so that might be happening. But I feel this is really related to, you know, a slowdown, and you need to get to the bottom of why. You know, how best you can prepare for this is to figure out what is going on, what is causing money to either dry up or not come in, what is causing, you know, your work or your productivity to slow down, what is causing just maybe, you know, the business to not be performing at optimal levels. I think this week you're not going to get a lot of support figuring that out from others. That's why you're going to have to ask some tough questions here. Others are kind of like, yeah, you know, they're not very supportive. And so really, you're going to have to do a lot to ferret this out. And ultimately what it means is there's some setbacks this week. It's a slow period for you. So take to heart that maybe you just have to go through this until you get to the bottom of what's really the problem, what's really the obstacle, the roadblock here. All right, that's what I have for the fire signs. Good luck with that. I'm a little thirsty, water signs. Hey, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This reading's for you for the week ahead. And we'll shuffle once more. All right, water. Oh, you start with the Queen of Wands reversed. Good grief. Well, gee, why are you hiding at a time when you need to show, you know, the world what you've got? I mean, I could see this as far as job seekers go. You know, this is not a time, if you're seeking a job or employment, for you to hold back, for you to be shy. This is a time to truly shine. And you don't seem to be up for this challenge. I particularly see this for job seekers, but it could be in other areas as well. For example, maybe you have a great idea, you know, that you think would really help at your workplace, but for whatever reason, you're afraid to share it with others, you know. This is a time that you really need to come out of, you know, that cocoon you're surrounded, that protective cocoon you may be surrounding yourself with, and take, you know, and trust yourself. Trust in your abilities and trust that you have what it takes. How best can you prepare for that focus? See, It's the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is reversed here. It's almost as if you want to give up on something, you know, and that's not the best way to prepare for this focus, but perhaps maybe you're really feeling you are out of your league in some area here, and you just would rather throw in the towel and start something new. Whatever the case may be, it seems as though there is a sense of walking away from something that seems too turbulent. This could also mean that maybe, you know, there's some inner conflict going on. Again, it's almost like the air signs in the workplace that is causing you to doubt yourself and causing you to kind of withdraw. So, you know, nobody likes conflict and nobody likes office politics. So what about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? Boy. Well, we got the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is upright. The Seven of Pentacles says that this is a time where others are going to be stepping back and really trying to assess, you know, the progress or lack of progress on something, like this farmer here. You know, he's put a lot of time and energy into stuff, but where is it leading? Where is it leading? And it's uncertain right now because, of course, we have that white flag here with that Five of Wands. Well, so will there be forward or backward movement, or no movement at all for the water signs? You have the Hierophant reversed. The only way there can be movement, water signs, is if you're really truly willing to, and the people you are working with, to think outside the box and come up with, you know, some creative solutions to what is wrong. You know, there's something not working here, and you're going to have to come up with some different out-of-the-box ideas. What you have been doing, the old ways, just aren't working anymore. So it's time to think fresh ideas and think something new. So how about we go over this again and see what we have here? The Queen of Wands is reversed, water signs, so it's almost as if this is a period where everybody feels like, and I'm going to take this more globally, maybe this just isn't you, it's in your workplace as well. Everybody feels like they're walking on eggshells right now, and they just are a little bit insecure about making a move one way or another. Why? Because there's conflict. There's some sort of discord and conflict, or, you know, a sense of this is going nowhere and maybe I should just walk away rather than try to fix the problem. So people are starting to figure we better step back a little bit. We better stop and assess where we are, if this is going to go, you know, if this is going to work or not. And voila, ultimately, I think by the end of the week, perhaps, you know, some of you will be working on creative solutions to this problem and looking for different ways to work together, different ways to manage the workload, different ways to change, you know, procedures and processes. All right. Hey, good luck with that. You know, I want to say something else before I let that card go. This could truly be revolutionary. You know, the Hierophant reversed is about revolution in a way. And so I wonder if all of this isn't relating to some real rebellion in the workplace. Could this be a scenario where you work, there's going to be a strike or a labor dispute of some sort? I can't rule that out with what I see here. Good luck with that. Hey, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This reading is for you for the week ahead. All right, let's see what we have for you, Earth signs. Whoa, hey, well, we start with the King of Wands reversed. Gee, Earth signs. You know, this is no time to cut and run. This is no time to show your scared side. This is a time, you need to pull it together and show what a true leader you can be. It seems like as the week is beginning here, you're not up for this challenge. You're feeling kind of low. And, you need to figure out where, maybe you have to just dig deep at the start of this week and, pull some courage out in the face of some adversity you're dealing with. Well, how best can you prepare for that focus? We have the Queen of Pentacles here. An amazing card, for this position. The Queen of Pentacles is a very supportive card, nurturing, but not only that, she really can get her head together financially here. So I think how best you can prepare for this focus is to, try to nurture growth. Try to get everybody to work together, and remind people that we're all in this together. We need to, set aside differences. Maybe also set aside your own fears and your own anxieties about things and work towards the common good. Work towards, financial gain this week. That's what it looks like to me. Oh boy. But will there be cooperation or conflict from others? Well, Earth signs, you have the Nine of Swords here. The Nine of Swords is upright. I think, part of the problem is, too, it's not just you. Others have a lot of fear and trepidation this week, too. Gee, I wonder, I just talked about the good news this week in the U.S., but I wonder if there's something globally or in the U.S. that's going to go on that's going to rattle the markets or shake things up a little bit again. I have heard talk that already there's some discussion about, there being a conflict that could shut down the government later economically because they can't agree on budget cuts, even though at the debt ceiling they were agreed upon. So maybe there's just going to be something that rattles the markets and rattles everybody. Well, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all? It's very interesting to me that in the beginning here we had this King of Wands reversed, and now at the end of the week we have the King of Swords upright. The King of Swords upright indicates, that somebody takes charge, whether that's you or somebody, within your workspace or your finances, takes charge and makes some very smart, some very practical, some very level-headed decisions that will move you out of this, This is really a nice ending, at least, but it certainly seems like the week is full of challenges or signs. Courage has to be mustered here to take on the tasks for the week ahead. Maybe, your workplace is dealing with a crisis or something like that, and everybody has been kind of thrown off by this. But everybody's got to remember, what the bottom line here is. Growth, productivity, bringing home the bacon, making money, and so we've got to keep that in mind in order to succeed and not allow our fears or signs to overwhelm you, because, that could cause a lot of issues, and it could also just throw things into turbulence. And also, don't let outside factors like the markets and, what could happen globally or in the U.S., rattle your company, your corporation, your business venture, etc. Try to be calm through the storm. Try to weather the storm. And ultimately, if you do that, I feel that smart, wise decisions will be made that will help you move forward through all of this. The King of Swords here, is a master, mentally, intellectually, and they can think their way out of anything. And so I feel here with, keeping a level head about you, not giving into the fears and anxieties, things should go smoother by week's end. Wow. I wish you luck with that. And as a matter of fact, even though the Earth signs had a somewhat positive ending there, nobody's going to win this week ahead. I feel like this is going to be kind of a tense week. So be aware of that and just, hey, listen to some calming music, relax yourself, have some fun on your off hours, and try to find ways to wind down. All right. Well, I want to remind everybody to watch Mr. O's shows. His Goth Tarot is on every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can check in with your shadow. Is that shadow in here? No, it's Sunny. Oh, well, I thought we had a tie-in with the cat. So do that every Wednesday, 8 a.m. On Fridays is his emotional exchanges at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get the skinny on love and romance and, the emotional side of your life every Friday, 7 a.m. And on Saturday next week, we had to cancel it this week for the Juneteenth event we attended, but we will have happy hour return. Happy hour will be at, I believe it's going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday next week. So be there for happy hour where we can try to bring some joy back into your life. A positive message from Spirit for everyone. And every Monday, you should tune into our Your Weird Week, which is really about social, political issues, worldwide, U.S. related, and see maybe how that is relating possibly to what might be going on in your financial life or other areas of your life too. Your Weird Week is a video that comes out at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday. And I have to throw this in there, on summer solstice, since it's Cancer's birthday, we'll be doing another monthly modality message where we will be giving the modality message for the zodiac sign, the period of the zodiac sign of Cancer. So that reading will be good through the Cancer season, as I like to call it. And so stay tuned for that, sometime coming out on summer solstice. Okay, everybody, I hope you have a great week ahead. Prove these readings wrong. Shine through this kind of negative week, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.